Your dog, your dog smells in 3D. Like, I know that sounds weird, but like you and me, we've got about 5 million olfactory receptors. Dogs, the average dog has about 300 million. Um, that's like one drop of odor in 20 Olympic sized pools. The average dog can smell. I'm not talking about a professional like bloodhound. I'm just talking about your average everyday dog. Hey, hey, devoted dog dads and marvelous mutt moms. I'm Dr. Heather, and today we are going to talk about one of the most intricate and fascinating body parts on your dog, the nose. Usually wet, sometimes cold, and always cute and boopable. The nose is an incredible sense organ. Sniff and smell is a whole world where our dogs live that we really have almost no way to enter. So let's talk about this a little bit. Why are dog noses often wet? Well, it actually helps them to smell better. Odor molecules cling to moisture better than to dry surfaces. So, morning dew out in the grass, a lot more smells are going to stick there. Those of you who live in the desert, sniffing and tracking is a lot harder for your dog in dry environments. Your dog smells in 3D. Like, I know that sounds weird, but like you and me, we've got about 5 million olfactory receptors. Dogs, the average dog has about 300 million. That's like one drop of odor in 20 Olympic sized pools. The average dog can smell. I'm not talking about a professional like bloodhound. I'm just talking about your average everyday dog. They can breathe independently through their nostrils. So I don't know about you, I do some yoga, and one of our pranayama exercises is right and in and out of one nostril. Dogs can do that naturally, no fingers required. They can also breathe in and out simultaneously. Those little corners on the edge of their noses, they're breathing in this way and the air can leave that way. They can keep that odor rolling in constantly. It's incredible. Did you know that every dog nose print is as unique as a human fingerprint? See if you can get them to sit still for that ink pad, though. I don't know if you can do that. Dogs can smell health problems. There are aromatic compounds in breath and body fluids that dogs can detect. Some of them just do it naturally and let people know when there's a problem, but dogs can actually be trained specifically for this purpose. Dogs have a second nose. I mean, that's what I call it. It's the vomeronasal, so easy to say, the vomeronasal organ. It's easier to say the Jacobson's organ. And so this is like an outpouching in their sinus cavities where the smell goes in and it like rolls around. They're tasting the odor. Have you ever seen your dog like they're sniffing something interesting and then they kind of freeze and their lips are slightly parted and they get this kind of faraway look in their eye and maybe they drip a little saliva and maybe they're even like chattering their jaw? They are engaging their vomeronasal organ. They are tasting the smells. They use that organ specifically for smelling things like pheromones. They get a lot of information that way. Dogs can tell time through odor, fresh odor, and even a few minutes of aging will smell different to a dog. This is why dogs are so good at tracking, whether they're doing it formally and going after a bad guy, or they're tracking the bunny that came through the yard. They know which direction they went because they know how the odor ages. I mean, it's just incredible, right? A sniffing dog is a happy dog. Like dogs who are out sniffing and engaging with their world that way, it's like reading the best book in the world, or if you're not a book person, drawing pictures that really get you going, or whatever activity you really love and that just like lights you up. That's what sniffing is for pretty much every dog. So giving them an opportunity to smell is a loving thing to do. I want you to think the next time you're out on a walk with your dog and they plant their nose on some random patch of grass or asphalt or floor, and it's so tempting to say, come on, there's nothing there. How little you actually know. So when dogs are sniffing, it reduces stress and it boosts their mood. And we can use this to our advantage. If we've got an anxious dog, or one who lacks confidence, we can use their sense of smell and their inherent love of smelling things to encourage them to explore new environments. There's a whole world, as you can imagine, this whole dog sport called scent detection. And you can play these games with food. You can start to give them special odors to follow. And it's a really incredible window into their world of odor. I love playing scent work games with Juniper, and she goes ballistic with happiness every time she knows that sniffing is on order. So that's my little bit on the fabulous, fantastical, magical, mystical dog nose. If you like what I'm talking about and you want more, go to my website, drheather.vet. All of my blogs are on the blog page, easy enough. Sign up for my newsletter, and then you won't miss a single weekly tidbit of wonderful information. If you're on Facebook, I've got a free group called Happy, Hairy, Holistic Pets with Dr. Heather. There's great people in there. They ask and answer all kinds of incredible questions. We have wonderful discussions in there. I make recommendations. You can ask me a specific question about your pet, and I'll do my best to answer it. So I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed talking about dog noses. And stick around. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I always forget to say that, but subscribe to the channel and stick with me, and tell me what else you want to hear. Ask me a question in the comments and tell me what else you want to hear about. Okay. All right. Happy sniffing.